Greetings, members, one and all of the Salivation Nation. It is Friday night. Coffee. Very delicious coffee. I've got it in my hand. Check. Audience. I don't know if anybody is here yet. I'm a little bit early. I'm going to have to look and actually see if anybody's here. I can't tell because I'm not looking at that screen right now. Yes, we got Grow Mechanic here. And we've got some others that have joined us here early. So audience is check. Yes, indeed. All right. And microphone, check. That should have been the first thing I checked to make sure I have, because I can't do anything without this plastic microphonic device. You won't be able to hear me. Good to see you guys. We've got Joker's Wild here. Ziggy is here. Good to see you. Try again, Grow Mechanic. The Treasure Seeker. Compton Kenneth, woot woot, brother. Yes, indeed. Let's explore. Joker's Wild, I'm doing good. I hope you're doing well as well. Good to see you, the retard. Always good to see you, sir. Thank you for being here. The Global Warmer is with us. Hanging loose and thumbing up. Thank you, brother. Mike Miller. Kevin Fallon is here. Reckless Memories 11. Washanin, yes, indeed. And check 1, 2, 3 says size 9. Yes, indeed. Thank you, brother. Let's take a slurp of this coffee. As we come to you on this day, the second day of the invasion of Ukraine, and looking at the markets, and really the markets have not done a whole lot, but we're going to go through here and say hello to Silver Honda, who drives a blue Honda. And just in case you didn't realize, that is the case. He drives a blue Honda. There he is, the one and the only. And good to see other folks like Scotia Stacker, who is, I think, new here, coming in hot from Ontario, Canada. Very good. And Reslick DH is here. I think Rez is new as well. Glad you are here. Always good to see new folks popping in here. Very, very good. And glad the Joker's Wild is doing well. Slurp for the stacks, indeed. We sure will. And Truthful Troll is here. We'll get some scammers maybe coming in here. Kevin Fallon is making a pot of coffee right now. Indeed, we're going to get through and explore some of these comments. Ride that wave. Many of you missed this video this morning, but gold and silver ride the wave of volatility. It's about being persevering with gold and silver through this time. NC Purdy is a little frustrated, and understandably so. He says, down another 70 cents. This is getting really old. I think we put in the high just like last year with the Reddit group trying to corner the price of silver. Yes. Crazy times we are in. And indeed, we'll see what happens. But thank you, NC Purdy. Peter Wilson says, these $85 spikes are golden. Indeed, they are. So the price down where it is, it might be a good buying opportunity. We'll see here. We got Doug Coate is here. Yo, Sally says, good to see you. Try Again is still here. And thank you very much. Tiki Man is here. Let's explore. Yes, indeed, we'll try it. And if you don't mind, if you could press that thumbs up button, I'm going to try to, let's see if we might be able to get, if we get every one of you to press that thumbs up button. Oh, that would be just wonderful. Very, very good. Let's see here. Let's move ahead here. We've got Kupa says, I appreciate your wisdom and insight. God bless you, my friend. Well, thank you, Kapu. I appreciate you, sir. Thank you so much for taking the time to watch. Very much appreciate your kind words of encouragement. Yes, indeed. Very good. And Henri Codger is here. Just made it in. Good job. All right. Mike Miller picked up 3 ounces of silver and a 10th ounce of gold today at the LCS. Congratulations. Picking up on a little bit of the dip there. Way to go, Mike Miller. Excellent job. The Treasure Seeker is here. Compton Kenneth is here. Very good. All right, thank you so much. Oh, so Scotia Stacker has been watching forever all the way from Ontario. Well, thank you. Just come out of the shadows and commented here, which I appreciated, joining on the live stream. I appreciate you, my friend. Yes, indeed. And Reslick already smashed it immediately. Well, thank you so much. Yes, indeed. Very kind of you, for sure. And TW chimes in here. Says, when I buy anything other than bullion, it's coins that I hunt for and appreciate the beauty of. If I'm getting stuck with a chunk of metal that could lose value, I damn sure want to like it. Indeed. TW, that's exactly my feeling as well, too. Oh, very, very well said. Totally agree with that. Yes, indeed. All right, and Spectacular is here. Actually, I need to watch Spectacular's newest video. I haven't had a chance to see it because of my computer issues. And by the way, while you guys are here, let me update you on my computer issues. The live stream ended abruptly Tuesday because my computer overheated. It turns out it needed a new cooling system, so I got it, tried to install it myself. Actually, I was successful in doing it, but I had to completely rip the whole computer apart, take the motherboard and everything out because there was a plate I couldn't get access to in the back. So I was not able to watch a lot of videos during that time because I was busy working on my computer. Had a heck of a time trying to get that thing back up and running. Thought I lost my hard drive, but I didn't, thank goodness. And it was just a pain on the phone with tech support and trying to research a lot of stuff on my own. Learned a lot more than I wanted to know about building computers. It's insane, from jumper switches and the like. But Spectacular, at least from the thumbnail that I looked at, Spectacular's video, he did it on the Amco disc, if I'm not mistaken from the thumbnail. And I actually did a video about that quite some time ago. The Aramco discs that were handed out that was in Saudi Arabia. So I'm anxious to see his video. I think the Coins guys got that. So if you guys get a chance to check his video out, and I will do that too in due course, hopefully here sometime. But yes, indeed. And I was also very honored and privileged to be a guest on Spectacular. We did a video together called the Metals Experience. If you guys check that out over there, hopefully we'll do the next episode soon, and maybe I'll get a better quality feed this next time. But yes, indeed. All right, good to see Richard C. And yes, indeed. All right. Yeah, it's crazy. I agree with you, Richard C. It is horrible, indeed. And good to see everybody here. Robert Casanova is here. Blind Silver Stacker. So let's march on up through here. And Capital Currency says, seems like there's too many waves to ride just one. No, I hear you. There's a lot of different ways to ride it out. For sure, I understand. Yep. Indeed. All right. Thank you, Robert P. Appreciate the thumbs up. Indeed. All right. Yes, indeed. All right. All right, Silver Honda's here. You must have missed my recent video. Oh, I must have. Yeah, because I'll check it out. I'll look at it too, Silver Honda, because, like I said, I had computer problems, so I've got a lot to catch up on for sure. All right. Adam Jam says, whoever is an economist these days is losing their mind because nothing makes sense monetarily. That being said, continue to stack. Well, sooner or later, everything is going to pan out. Everything that's artificial now will be corrected in due course. All right. We'll come to a moment of singularity in the markets, and what survives the long run, it is going to be gold and silver. Yeah. And indeed. All right. Health Creek Trading is here. Try Again is here. Good to see you, Hell Creek. Welcome, sir. And let's march on up through here as we continue to look at these comments. Thomas O'Shields. Yep, you have to hang on through these bumps and curves, but the road will straighten out. Then we can ride free and easy. Yes, indeed. There you go. And that's just it. The road will straighten out. We can ride free and easy. And that's kind of the analogy I was making in the video, indeed. Silver Wolverine is here. Good to see you. Yes, hopefully nobody FOMO'd into silver and gold yesterday. That's exactly right. Valuable lesson that could be learned there. And I learned it the hard way when I bought out of fear a while ago, and Silver Wolverine called me on it, and rightfully so. I bought out of fear, but my fear was kind of based more on what was in stock. There was only so many of them in stock, and so that coupled with it. But yes, exactly right, Silver Wolverine. Well said. Subscribe to Silver Wolverine's channel and watch his videos. Like me, sometimes Silver Wolverine, the algorithm is not kind to us from time to time. And it's crazy. All right, Martin Olson. Good to see Martin Olson is here. Welcome, sir. And good to see Jill Stark sending hugs all the way from western Nebraska. Good to see you. James Smith is here. Fred is here. JM Unleashed is here. And so is Try Again. All right. Now, all right, here's something I'm not going to argue with any of you about, okay? I'm not going to argue with you. If you decide you want to hit the thumbs up button, there's going to give me no pushback from me on that. If you want to do that, you can do it of your own free will. Yes, indeed. Oh, wow. Very good. Oh, hey, so Wolverine was in Florida. Nice. Congratulations. Let's hang on to what we got. Just don't let it go. That's right over here. Very, very good. Good to see Gastorphic Muncher. All right. There you go. Spig only buys during FOMO. Buy high, sell low. That's my motto. Hey, that rhymes too. He's a poet and didn't realize it. Hello, Silver Jester. Good to see you. All right. Good to see some either new folks or people that have been watching a while and just now joining the conversation. We appreciate you all very, very much. FOMO is a negative term sometimes. You have to make a defensive purchase dollar cost average as a defensive purchase. That's exactly right. And, sometimes, it's okay to be a FOMO-sexual, right? A little FOMO-sexuality doesn't hurt anybody. Not that there's anything wrong with that. Coming from the communist-occupied state of Oregon. Yes, that's right, man. Portland, good grief. What a mess that is. You're the retard. God bless you, my friend. Hang in there. Okay. Where are we up? And let's go to... So thank you, Thomas O'Shields. There's bumps and curves. Rocor. I buy low and never sell. I love it. There you go. Good job. Good job. Way to go. All right. Jeff Reynolds is saying hello to us. Hello, Jeff. Good to see you. And welcome indeed. We got 43 thumbs up. I appreciate you guys being here. All right. Scotia Stacker has says, Sal, you have the most unique voice on YouTube. Keep on, brother. Always know it's you, the one and the only. Oh, well, thank you, Scotia. I appreciate that. Some people are quite annoyed by it. I had one guy say that he's not coming back anymore because of my voice, and he doesn't like my commentary. So I appreciate your kind words. Very much appreciate that. All right. And so let's see here. Yoda. Now, this is interesting. I thought, now this is something here. Most expensive. Here's the most valuable guitar pick in the world made of 24 karat gold. This video I was kind of hoping would go bacterial at least. I know it wouldn't go viral. I don't know. I never hope for anything to go viral, but if it could go bacterial, that would be nice. This video, the most valuable guitar pick in the world, made of 24 karat gold. Yoda says the most expensive is not this gold guitar pick, but a meteor pick, a pick made of a meteorite worth $4,800. Now, that's being expensive. There are more expensive guitar picks than this gold guitar pick that are not meteors. And like, for instance, you could have a pick that was held by Jimi Hendrix is probably worth a whole lot more than this. Expensive and value are two different things. I'm looking at the intrinsic value of the metal that's contained therein. And this guitar pick, I think, would still beat that, depending on the kind of meteor it is, obviously. But yes, indeed. All right. Okay, let's see. All right, well, I guess no more metals experience. Subscribe. Spectaculars. My voice thinks unsubscribe. That's right. Actually, it's funny because we talked about that. I just remembered that. We had a discussion. Some people, you can't please everybody. Maybe I should change my voice because I want to please everybody. That's what I want to do. I want to please everyone. So, no, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. That's good. That's funny. All right. And let's see here. Very, very good. Yes, the Sinister Minister. That's a good man. That's cool. Yeah, it's crazy what's happening over there. Rocor. I don't buy metal as a trade. I buy metal for my children because they probably won't be able to afford them in 10 or 20 years as they enter the workforce. Probably true. It's rate things are going these days. I really do believe that, though we shouldn't count on it, it's more likely that we're going to see metal shoot up or do something volatile that could send them going in a pretty positive direction. I'll put it to you this way. There are catalysts in place that could send metal soaring. I'm not saying they will. But anyways. Oh, man. Wow. All right. 88 degrees outside yesterday for Silver Wolverine to shoveling snow today. Wow. Crazy, crazy. Oh man, now here is a quite an eclectic mix. Tinfoil Hat has custom picks from Deicide and Cheap Trick. Oh my goodness gracious! Can you imagine a mashup between Dead by Dawn by Deicide off their first album and The Flame from Cheap Trick? My goodness, that's crazy! Wow. Well, I'll throw you another one out there, Tinfoil Hat. I had a custom guitar built. This was years ago. This is over 15 years ago, by a luthier who was involved with BC Rich back in the day when they first started, and he had befriended Brian Hoffman from Deicide, and Brian Hoffman wanted to be a luthier and get some work in, so he sanded my neck. Brian actually sanded my neck, and I have a picture. Well, I don't know how. It's not around here. I gotta find it somewhere. But there's a picture of him sanding that neck. Pretty wild, crazy. EH. If war isn't enough to send gold up, then what will? I guess it just depends on where the war is, right? And how long and how much effect it will have. I think if it becomes a greater conflict, a wider conflict, then I think we very well may see gold trend back up in that direction again. Hello, Silver Oceans. Good to see you, sir. Riding that wave. That's right. Here we go. Gold and silver, ride the wave of volatility. Stack it wide. Shan is here. Hello, Shan. And Mark B is here. Johnny Buck is here. Appreciate all you guys being here. All right. Appreciate the thumbs up, too. You guys are great. And Carrie Teran says here, in this comment, I'm keeping an eye on prices and getting what I can when I can. I'm in it for the long haul. If you look at the price of gold over the long time, it's a nice steady climb up. But look at it the weaker daily and it's all over the place, up and down. Exactly right. You got to think long term and give a little bit of historic perspective, not just picking 2 dates. I talk about that in this video too. That's right. You can't just pick 2 different dates and think they're very good. All right. Oh, no way. All right. Tinfoil Hat used to hang out with Deicide. I knew them. Watch him brand his forehead. No way. You watch Glenn Benton put the inverted cross on his forehead? Oh my goodness gracious, Tinfoil Hat. Wow. I actually met Glenn Benton one time. He played a show. Saw them in concert one time. And I had a chance to talk to him a little bit. And I was telling him about my religion, my faith. Told him I was a Christian. And he said, that's cool. I just want to know where the booby bar is. That's crazy. You actually watched him get that inverted cross embalmed on and branded in his forehead. That's wild. And Steve Ashan, the drummer, I think that's the drummer. He's really good. He was an amazing drummer. Really good. And I guess he's still with him. Basically now, these days, they've had a change in lineup. And I believe Jack Owen from Cannibal Corpse played with on him a couple albums. And I actually met Jack Owen, too. That's crazy. Wild. All right. Very, very good. I got to admit, I like the old Deicide. The first couple albums. I wasn't a big fan of the lyrics, but anyways, old Glenn Benton, tell you what. Oh my goodness gracious. Route 66 says, those who buy during a huge spike will have regret when the next smackdown occurs. Seasoned stackers know better and wait to buy. There you go. It's all about patience and perseverance. Silver Smith is chiming in here on the chat side. This is what he has to say. I think we should send a cruise missile through Putin's office, and that will end it. One guy dies, not 50,000. I like that idea. Yes, indeed. That would be pretty cool. Yes, indeed. Hello, good to see TW. Yes. He says, hello, Sal, and hello to all those who are not Sal. That includes everybody in this particular live stream. Yes, indeed. Okay, let's march on through here. Very good. We've got John Bethia. Says, we put too much faith in man-made prices, which are only good for a falling economy. True that, true that. We don't hold metals as a true worth in a barter economy. Some are being fooled into not holding hard assets as being our future. If you believe liars, don't be surprised when you find out the truth. Yeah, I mean, what is going to be valued in a failing or in a failed economy and in a barter economy? That we have not been tested for quite some time. So I don't know. We'll see. We'll see what happens. Okay. Let's march on through. Squishy Plums is here. Silver price is down. Uranium stocks up. And Silver Forever is here. Hello, good to see you, sir. I hope you're doing well. Silver Forever, another great channel on the YouTube. Good stuff over there on Silver Forever's channel. Yes, indeed. All right. JNS is popping in here. Let's see here what JNS is saying. I'm more convinced today that gold and silver will save us, if not make people who stack outright wealthy. The West, led by the U.S., is on a mission of slow suicide. First, we've lived with this illusion that we can print money out of thin air for decades. Now we pour salt in the wound by creating this Russia-Ukraine conflict. Yes, we did this because it was our government that orchestrated the coup in 2014, installing a pro-West government despite Russia's warnings. Yet we have no understanding of what we've done. Well, we've been busy spending what we don't have. Russia has been strengthening its financial and economic position and has an enviable trade surplus because it is one of the most natural resources rich nations on the planet. And since Russia has created a strong trade alliance with India and China, it will be the West who ends up paying with ongoing shortages and rising prices. Continue to sow the seeds of our own destruction. Well, and the thing is yes, why would we not want a pro-Western government? In other words, democratic government in Ukraine. And Zelensky, I think, has been better than some of the previous prime ministers who've allowed corruption. And I'm not saying corruption wasn't in Zelensky's government or from institutions. There is a lot of corruption in Ukraine. However, none of that justifies invading a nation that has not threatened you. Russia was never under threat from Ukraine or any of the former satellite republics, for that matter. And I think that's the difference. It's a completely unjustified war that has been waged against Ukraine. And not only that, but look at it this way. Look at the history of what Putin has done. He poisoned the former president of Ukraine. Anybody who tries to dissent, he reaches out and touches them with poison or assassination, no matter where they are at. There's a long record of that being done. So, yes, indeed. So, I don't think we created this situation at all. And I know, as much as I disagree with Biden, I know some conservatives are blaming Biden for it either. No, Biden didn't do this. It was Putin did it. Really, it's really what the bottom line is. I mean, I think Biden could have done more to stop it and could have been tougher. As like I said, this wouldn't have happened under Trump. For sure. All right, let's see here. New Silver Stacker says, thanks for the info. As always, soon I will no longer be New Silver Stacker. There you go. You'll be a seasoned pro for sure. All right, very good. And over here, I hear Putin has aspirations to resurrect the old Soviet Union. I don't believe it will end with Ukraine. I actually agree. I think that's what he wants. Once KGB, always KGB. And that's what he wants. And there is fear that he may have his eyes set on Poland, Lithuania, Estonia. He pretty much already controls Belarus at this point. But anyways, yes, indeed. Very good. Yeah, bad news what's going on over there. And again, I understand, there's the nuance of the situation that Ukraine has been corrupt in a lot of the dealings. Corruption has gone unchecked, both inside the government and outside the government of Ukraine. But that does not mean that it should be invaded. And it does not mean that the people of Ukraine are not good people. And by the way, there's a lot of good people in Russia as well. A lot of good people in Russia. Helen Crystal Kim, good to see you. Silver Ice, on a scale of 1 to 10, with 10 being the most concerned or interested, Ukraine events 2. Candidate events, 10. Right now, Ukraine is a much bigger concern right now with what's going on in Ukraine, because it has much wider geopolitical impact. With what's happening in Canada, I've heard that the emergency measure has been suspended or stopped for now. If that would have continued and there'd been a crackdown, and it's not to say that there's still not bad stuff happening in Canada. Like, I don't know if they're still going after people who have donated their accounts, or what have you. That's concerning for sure. But I would say that the Ukrainian situation is a bigger deal right now. Let's see here. Especially, I think, as far as how the markets will react as well. That's my feeling anyway. So I don't know what your thoughts are. Hello, Urbash. Good to see you. Crystal Kim. Good to see you, Crystal. Good to see all you guys. Thank you so much for being here. Let's see here. And so, Mesa Man, the precious metal prices have been screwy to me these last years. It's as if everything is upside down. Left is right, up is down. The more in my stack I need more in my stack by a long ways, but I sure do get excited when prices rise as fast as they do. I'd like to get about 350 ounces. If it ain't happening for a while at these days, at these prices, great view as usual. Well, Mesa, because of the volatility, you wait for those dips, and I think we may see more dips and more price increases. So, very good. Just be patient, and you'll do fine. And that's a good goal. 350 ounces, definitely for a good goal. All right, very good. All right. All right. And Red Kamel is here. It says Ukraine far-right government is not innocent at all. And I know some people say that they have done some bad things in the Eastern. Thank you. You got it. Thanks, CCT. By the way, hello, Cybercurtain Twitcher is here. I just don't think that no matter how they run their government inside the country, if they're not a threat to any other government, there's no reason to invade them or any other nation. Good to see Coin Sniper Chris. Welcome, Colonic Stacker. Let's see here. And where are we at here? Let's move forward. Silver Loving Lou. Yeah, we'll get through it. Just keep stacking. Exactly right. Just keep on stacking. We'll get through it. Silver and More Stacker Anthony says, Sal, check what happened. The dollar went to 97. That's a dollar index. It's still the world's strongest reserve currency, especially with a crisis. And that very well could play a part in this happening. Why the precious metal prices went down. And I didn't talk about that in this video, but the dollar index is probably the strongest driver of where gold and silver prices go in US dollars. Good point. Very good point. Chad Lichtenstein, it doesn't matter what the price is, you're going to pay the same for a coin whether you buy it a month ago or a month from now. Acquire physical metal or at least have something else, even if a penny is nothing else. Well, I don't understand that reasoning. You're probably saying that premiums are going to shift with the markets, and basically it's going to be the same. If it goes down, they're going to keep the premiums high. If it goes up, the premiums are going to go down. But I don't think that's going to happen. They may not run in conjunction, but I believe you're going to see they will change. The prices will change. So the price is going to be different no matter what spot price is. Let's see here. Let's go, Brandon. Cause this mess. All right, yes. Well, I mean, I'll put it to you this way. Brandon didn't necessarily cause it, but he certainly didn't help stop it. That's for sure. He didn't help deter it. Yes, indeed. Red Kamal says, Ukraine has been killing children and elderly in the Donbass region for 8 years. The right sector extremists are not controlled by any government. The USA funds them through, like the Contras under Reagan. That's what Putin is telling us, that's been occurring. But there's not been any evidence to back that claim up. I've not seen any evidence, and the international community has not said anything about that. You think about it, Red Kamal. What is Russia known for? What is Putin, specifically Putin, is known for? Misinformation campaign.
They actually did it in our election on both sides in 2020 and in 2016, where they send with disinformation. It's what they do. They try to create these situations, and they send their Russian-backed rebels to stir up the pot, and they call it genocide under the genocide moniker. So be careful. I mean, it's and I don't know if the Ukraine has a far right government either. I'm not. That's the first time I'm hearing that. I'm with you on that on high brass. Yeah. Let's see here. And Once in an Exile says, once again, they're trying to shake the nuts from the tree. Yes, indeed, they sure are. Eric Hoffner says, keep stacking. Things are about to get a lot worse. And it very well could be, especially with Putin's ambitions to reconstitute the USSR. It's crazy. Marshall Health is here. Good to see you. Yes, indeed. All right, very good. And JM Unleashed, the upside volatility gives fun confirmation of the potential. The downside volatility gives a fun opportunity to accumulate more. That's why I like to buy low and hold high. There you go. Well said. Buy low and hold high. Amen, JM Unleashed. Very well said. Yes, indeed. That's right. Very good. That's true. High brass. That's right. People called Hitler far right when he wasn't. He was actually a socialist, right? Exactly. That's what National Socialism is. All right. Very good. And let's see here. Where are we at? China will move on Taiwan next. Yeah, that's probably what's going to happen. Aussie Alchemist. Morning. Breaking Aussie news. ScoMo scolds China for relaxing tariffs on Russian wheat, while world tightening and pro-build collapse. Wow. Crazy, crazy. Yes. Jeff Reynolds. Thank you, Jeff. The first super chat of the night. Thank you, sir. Wow. Very kind of you. See, let's give him 20 push-ups for good measure. Jeff Reynolds. Thank you, brother. We're going to do it. We're going to do it. All right. Let's see here. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. All right, boy, that got the blood flowing. Thank you so much, man. Jeff, appreciate that. Okay. Thank you. All right. That's right. Skate Army has not stopped. The U.S. has not stopped buying their oil. And by the way, I think even Ukraine is still buying their oil too. It's crazy. And really, that should stop. Exactly. Very good. All right. Let's see here. Paul Richards says, I told you that there was going to be a big pullback of metals, pulling them deep down into my pocket. Paul Richards, you were right. Exactly right. They fell. And they fell quickly. Yes. Our missile defenses should be in higher alert if Putin has gone mad. Indeed, they should. Sanctions cannot defeat Russia. That's right, Kalanick. It seems like that they are, he is hard at it and undeterred for sure. And that's why I think we should probably, go ahead and go full bore with the cutting off his oil, because then that will at least put a little bit more pain, and it may not stop him, it may not defeat him for now, but let's see here. Okay. And let's see here. Hold on a second here. Very, very good. Very, very good. Okay, let's see. All right, Milled Steel. Good looking coins there, Sal. Thank you, Milled Steel. Yes, indeed. I got a text from a sibling here. I had to watch out for there. Jason Gibbo says, keep stacking. Days are coming. No one will sell. Depression, hyperinflation times 10. Yep. We shall see what happens. There's a number of different scenarios that could play out from this, and not only that, but inflation, the economy, um, what's going to happen on the mid part of March, weeks away. What will the Fed do? Have a good night, Silver Honda. Appreciate you, brother. Yes, indeed. He's going to make supper for Mrs. Silver Honda before she gets home from work. Very kind of you. Keep your feet on the sea, Silver American Eagles, and keep reaching for the ground. Thank you, brother. Yes, indeed. All right. 12 zeros is here. They want our soul. Over here, I'm trying to get out of the fiat US dollar into precious metals. And the rest of the world is trying to get into US dollars. Last man standing. Yes, indeed. Yep, I hear you. And by the way, we still need these dollars. As heavily inflated as they are, we got to use them. You know what I mean? We've got to use them. But I think it's good to diversify into gold and silver too as well. Yes, indeed. Go to diversify. All right. And Richard Metcalf, higher highs and higher lows. I can live with that. I've got a decent stack and don't have FOMO. All right. Sit back and take advantage of any major dip. I don't think this dip is a major one. Yes, I agree. It's kind of where it was before everything happened. Thank you, Richard Metcalf. You're awesome. Thank you so much for the thumbs up. We're almost to 100 now. Thumbs up. We're 25 away, so appreciate you guys. Greetings from New Jersey. Silver and more stacker Anthony. Appreciate it. All right, very good. And Marshall Health, have a good time. You got to get to class. Very good. Appreciate you, Marshall Health. Yes, indeed. Have a good weekend. Thank you, my friend. Appreciate you. And think for yourself is exactly right. The cash isn't trash. That's right. Especially with a $97 index compared to the other currencies around there. It's still king. We still need it. And by the way, think for yourself. Wisely used his as well as his American Express points to get gold for under $1,600 an ounce. That's pretty amazing in this day and age. That's right. Very wise decision making his part to get gold at under $1,600 an ounce. All right, very good. James Smith, $5 super chat. Thank you, brother. Very kind of you. Very, very kind. I appreciate you, brother. As I slurp some coffee here, we'll do one more here comment, and I'll give you 5 push-ups, James. Thank you, my friend. Let's see here. Sends algorithmic greetings from Mike Kenton as a black belt, and want to read this thing up here. Over here, Biden couldn't have put U.S. troops in Ukraine as a deterrent, but Putin may be mad enough to send Russian troops to Ukraine to start World War III. Exactly. Yep. That's true. And by the way, I appreciate all you guys' points of view. There's different points of view here about the Ukraine situation, and I welcome anybody's points of view. I may disagree with you, but that's okay. So you're always free to speak your mind here about any situation, any subject, any viewpoint you have. You're more than welcome to share it here. And I just ask that people be civil as we deal with people who differ with our views. But anyways, thank you so much, guys. Let's see here. Oh, man. Okay, Jill Stark is going to be listening while playing with 11-month-old grandson. Well, hello. That's awesome. Jill is an awesome grandma. That's awesome. Very cool. Thank you, Jill. Appreciate you. And Colonic Stacker, do you think that Joan Jett would have been as successful if she named her band Joan Jett and the Martichodes? There's a chance. Maybe not so much in India. Her music may not, but perhaps here. I don't know. We'll see. Indeed. By the way, the Ghost of Kiev, I think is the name of the fighter pilot who in one day knocked down 6 Russian aircraft. It's pretty wild. All right. Over here, I saw a video where a reporter asked Biden if Putin's assets being frozen, and Biden ignored his question. Wow. Crazy, crazy. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. That's right. War is a part of world history. Been wars since the day I was born, and long before, and more wars in the future. That's right. It's sad, but that's the way it is. The Bible says there'll be war and rumors of war. So we'll continue to deal with it, and it's an unfortunate thing, but it's what we have to contend with. I just pray for the people in both nations, Russia and Ukraine. MDH says, thank you, Sal, for another good video. Press on. Thank you, brother. Dr. Web Music, getting dicey out there. Indeed, it is getting a little bit dicey. Silverstruck says, volatile times ahead for sure, but I see it this way. The actions and consequences in Ukraine will stoke the fire of inflation. For me, inflation equals keep stacking. There you go. Yes, indeed. It's a time to hold. My feeling, yes, indeed. And Mr. Fool, have you considered using Odyssey or BitChute? Well, I've got some videos on BitChute. BitChute is clunky. I've not tried Odyssey yet. And I even have some stuff on Rumble, but it's a pain in the butt over there. Let's see here. John G., I agree. If Trump would have been president, he probably could have convinced, perhaps, could have, but he didn't try it. He didn't even try it when Trump was in office. Biden is sleeping right now after getting his oatmeal warmed up. Yes, well, actually, it's funny you mentioned that, Silversmith, because I just got done eating some oatmeal. Crazy. All right, very good. Okay. Well, I'm surprised Kalanick Stacker supports the Russian Federation. Not me. I'm the exact opposite. I support Ukraine. 100% behind Ukraine in this one. Yes, indeed. Beware of the one claiming world peace, or peace for that matter. Yes, indeed. And let's see here. And Johnny Buck 93 says, is gold and silver going to be worth anything if Gia is a nuclear wasteland? Gia must be a some ancient word for Ukraine or that region. Probably so. Alan Leach, B, of a dumping 1 billion ounces of derivatives doesn't help either. Slam it down. All right, well, yeah, I know people have opinions about that too. What is going on there in the commitment of trade reports? How much has been traded behind the scenes of the derivatives market to knock the price down? I don't know. You got to do a deep dive into that stuff and see what it is. All right. Hello, Melbourne Stacker. Yep, Ukraine all the way. Such a shame. It sure is. It sure is. Right, very good. And Gunmetal Blue says, if dollars of fiat could be a poison, let's just say gold and silver would be an anecdote, I'd take for it any day. Yes. Well, and that's just it. You know, it's what's the problem with the dollar is it's being deflated. In other words, its value is being deflated, while goods and services are being inflated in these dollars. So, in a sense, that loss of value is poisonous to us. Gold and silver, through the course of history, have proven themselves to be hedges against that kind of thing. All right. And let's see here. Yes, I do stack fractional gold. I've been tending to kind of save up for the ounces. Oh, wait a second, guys. Not to interrupt that thought, but we do have a scammer. Hello? Auto dialer. So it's probably going to hang up on me. Dang it.
Hello.
Hello?
Hi, my name is James from the Debt Relief Program. Do you have a moment to speak?
Yes.
All right. Well, the reason I'm calling you today is due to the overwhelming credit card debt and higher interest rate. The
automated voice message
CA is actually helping consumers eliminate their credit card debt with the Credit Restoration Program. It is for free, so would you like to get a debt relief on your credit cards completely?
Yes.
Congratulations. Now let me transfer this line to my manager, and he will quickly complete the process for you. So just stay on hold for a brief moment.
Please hold while we connect you to a live representative.
Listen to what they say here.
American Debt Relief has a team of certified counselors and financial advisors, only U.S. based. We do not use any outsourced companies. We have been helping families and individuals nationwide not to lose their hard-earned money and interest charges.
Keep listening. Oh. Hello? Hello?
Hi, this is Blake Marshall from Consumer
From where? Go ahead.
Financial Services.
From financial services? Okay, you cut out on me there. Go ahead. Sir, are you there? Hello? Did you take your oatmeal? You scammer. Okay, I tried. You can't even keep him on the phone. It's insane. It's insanity. All right, let's see here. Alan J says, interesting report about the 8 biolabs in Ukraine targeted by Putin. U.S. backed. I've not heard anything about that. And that's just it. In the fog of war, there's going to be different stories about different situations that occurred. But we'll see what happens. I know that... hello, Sterling Cannabis is here. Good to see you, sir. And Matt Finley is here. Love doing this about... Yeah, they always do the scammers. They always do what they do. It's fun to mess with them. Let's see. Which one? China takes Hong Kong or Taiwan? While Russia distraction. Well, they probably won't take Hong Kong because Hong Kong is already a part of China. It's just that they are under this agreement as a protectorate of China. So they don't need to take Hong Kong. In a sense, they've already kind of, quote, cracked down on Hong Kong. But Taiwan, though, is something that could occur. Very well could occur. Let's see here. All right, let's see here. Mark Nordgaard says, this only shows that gold and silver are dead and will never see new all-time highs. Well, gold actually got there, close. In fact, if you take into account the nominal dollar amount, gold surpassed its all-time high in 2011, just not the all-time high, or the high of 2011, not the all-time high of 2020. We'll see here. Poll question. All right, let's see here. Let's see. I'm trying to think of what a good poll question could be. Should I sniff my armpits? Maybe that... No, that's not going to be a good question. Dang it. I want to think of something new and different. Oh, let's see here. Related to precious metals. Sterling Cannabis says Russia took out 8 biolabs that are suspect of creating viruses. Wow. Or that's probably what the Russians are saying. Let's see here. I believe all points of view would bring us peace. All our points of view would bring us peace. Yes. All right. Let's see. All right. Let's see here. Where are we at? I don't know what to do a poll question on. If you guys think of a good poll question related to precious metals, I'll post it. I'll let you guys come up with it, and I'll do it. Let's see here. All right. American Super Tramp. It's cursing here. $30 trillion U.S. debt. 943,000 COVID deaths. Biden promoting a war in Ukraine. 14% real inflation rate. Sean Penn walking around Ukraine, filming and likely to turn Vladimir Zelensky over to the Russians like he did El Chapo. And gold can't even stay above $19.25 an ounce. That's interesting. I didn't know that Sean Penn was there. Wow. Crazy, crazy. JM Unleashed is here. Good to see JM Unleashed. And Jamie Foxx is here. Welcome, welcome. Yes, indeed. That's right. And Lucas Hood says, only one reason for the action of metals in the last 24 hours. They sent a message and was to let us know they control the price. That is certainly one interpretation of it. Let's see here. Silent Silver says, cool video, ride the wave. Yes, indeed. Ride it out. How much can you normally afford to spend on precious metals each month? Okay, yeah, all right, let's try that one. Okay. fact, I might even go, well, let's see here. I'm a horrible typist. There we go. Good question. All right, let's see what that is. Very good. Okay, let's see. So we'll do that one first. All right, thank you, JM. Yeah, we got this one first. See what people think, what you can do. And good to see Hoosier Stacker is here. Hello, Hoosier Stacker. Yes, indeed. Welcome, welcome. Very good. To frack or not frack gold? That is the question. Yes, indeed. We got America did a question, so we'll do America's here, see what people think here of that. And Packer 69 says, looking at silver and gold yesterday, one would think we were watching the movie Rise and Fall of the Roman Empire. Yeah, it's crazy. It's nuts what's going on. One thing I learned from the stock market is anytime I hear the word volatility, then I know I'm about to get screwed. True that. True that. The thing is the easy money in the stock market may be going away if they keep raising interest rates. We'll see here. Yamir is here. Hello, Yamir. Good to see you. There you go. Dickie Dunn. How many words a minute can you type with 0 errors? That's a good poll question. Gold thongs or silver thongs? That's another good. Man, a lot of these questions are coming out of the woodwork now. Indeed. All right, let's see here. All right, moving ahead. Skeptic Contrarian says here, is this another dip prior to another jump in spot prices? Hard to even imagine that spot went down considering the overall situation the world is currently in. I'm writing this volatility, but just by a bit. More prepping for me and just a bit of stacking. There you go. Yes, indeed. Understandable. It's always good to be prepared. You can't just think about gold and silver. You got to think about other stuff. Let's see here. Sterling Cannabis. I spend every cent you send my way, Sal, on PMs. There you go, brother. Yes, indeed. All right, Sterling. Good man, good man. By the way, Sterling Cannabis, check out his channel. He does a wonderful job as a silver artist with his pours. Good stuff over there at Sterling Cannabis channel. Hello, Hagar the Hodler. Welcome. We got Dove Season 91. Appreciate you being here. How many people believe there will be a cyber attack that will affect their lives? Ooh, that's a good question, too. Yes, indeed. We'll save some of those for the next time. We'll do that. You get some good questions, you guys. Love button is here. It says gold. And yes, indeed. Very good. All right, we're 5 away from 100 thumbs up in this live stream. Appreciate you guys. Silver Honda, like 125, bought another generic round today from my LCS for $28. That's about right. Seems like from LCS for these generic rounds, which is still a very high premium, I think. Quietly stacking and hoarding for SHTF. I've seen a couple people say that premiums have gone down. I've not seen it anywhere. I've not seen it anywhere for these premiums going down, except for big bars, for like $2.99 over spot or whatever. But that's considered normal premiums for 1 ounce rounds. He's got big bars. You've got big bars. We all got big bars. I'm flipping a silver coin, by the way, in case you're wondering. All right, there you go. Hello, all you coinaholics, says Mike Kearney. Kearney, good to see you. Try Again is still here. Silver Shark. Mark the Silver Shark. I trade silver for cannabis. All right. Peter Buranik says, Bank of America sold 1 billion ounces of electronic silver. Wow. Now, do we know specifically if it was Bank of America? Do we know that for sure? Slam, the price was down last year. This time with no fanfare. This is a delivery month. Okay, interesting, interesting. All right. Okay. Very good. Yes, Love Button is in the house. We're glad Love Button is here. Appreciate Love Button. The one and the only Love Button. I just like to say Love Button. Yes, indeed. It's fun to say it. Scott Howland says the following here. Let's see what he's got to say. Scott, I bought silver when it was at 26, and with a premium I paid too much with that company. I have not bought from them since. I have not stopped stacking. I've followed it all the way down. I feel good about what I have now, but the first deal made my butt hurt. I got screwed by Noble Gold's never again shop around. So this doesn't happen to you. Exactly right. Definitely want to shop around, and I think Noble Gold might be one of those companies that advertises on the radio or television. You should always stay away from those companies. I need to do another video about that. Yes, indeed. Okay, thank you all. Appreciate you. And let's move on up here. Scott Nallen, not Howland. I said Howland, it's Nallen. They changed 8 over spot shop around. There are good deals out there. FindBullionPrices.com is one place you can go. All right, very good. And this aggressor says, I didn't really follow that whole boat car trailer thing, but it was another full watch. Thank you. Yes, indeed. Yeah, sorry. Mixing 2 different analogies there, Dissident Aggressor. All right. And the lovely Nick's Coins chimes in. We've been here before, and we will be here again. Slow and steady will win this. Thank you, Sal, for your advice. Always very helpful. Thank you, Nick's Coins. You are awesome. Appreciate you so much. Very, very much. Good to see you. B.R. Williams is waving to me. Thank you, B.R. Williams. And Silver Wolverine might be trading in a lot of 90% soon for gold. Still thinking about it. All right. Yeah, let us know. Document that. It'll be very interesting to see how that works out and what you get as far as the ratio, your sell to buy ratio. Because I actually did a video a while ago called 4 different gold to silver ratios. It's one of these I need to add to my legacy videos. If you guys get a chance to see it, look it up. There's actually 4 gold to silver ratios that people ought to consider. Extreme order volumes in effect, says MDPSI Run. All right, so we shall see how that plays out. Christopher Schaefer says, I think I'm going to grade coins I break out of sets. There you go. All right. Yes, indeed. All right. I need to do another video on coin grading. Not a big fan of it for modern coins especially. Not a big fan at all. Gold prices will rise, says Eli Shakely. I think they probably will too. Over here, we are one day closer to bending over and kissing our butts goodbye. We sure are. It's kind of scary what's going on for sure out there. Hello to Adam Spencer. Hello, Adam Spencer. Good to see. Nuggets by Grant. Great site. Alaskan and Australian nuggets. Oh, interesting. All right. Have to check that out sometime. Scott says they should know the future. They control the market. Yes, indeed. A lot of people feel that. I don't necessarily think they control it, though. But we'll see here. All right. I think what's happening is you may have these large orders that are sold, but how is that being done? What's involved in it? If Bank of America sells billions of ounces, is that they themselves doing it, or are they custodians of a silver ETF where the people who are buying, have those accounts, are selling them? Maybe that's what it is. I don't know. All right. And Chris 4365 says, what's so stupid is they value an ounce of gold at $50, in my opinion, or laughing out loud. Brokerages should not be allowed to lend stockholders. It's foolish. If they had a fixed term loan and stocks, they bought them from the loan funds, they would be fine, no issues. Well, I'm not even a big fan of futures. I'm not a fan of options. I'm not a fan of derivatives. If you're going to have something that's paper or electronic, there should be a verifiable, auditable record of the physical ounce that backs it up. kind of like the PSLV from Sprott. I am a fan of that, but even though I don't own any, I think that's, if you're going to do it, that's the way to do it. All right. All right, look at this. This is insanity happening inside the chat at this very moment. I just have to take notice of this. All right, this is very unusual. No, this is fairly usual. You guys are being nice to each other. You're sending each other warm greetings here inside the chat, and it's making me jealous, okay? It's making me jealous because you guys are being nice to each other and you're leaving me out of it. I feel so lonely and sad. No, I'm teasing. You guys are great. Thank you so much. It's wonderful to see you guys. And even if we have different points of view, you guys are wonderful. Thank you. Thank you very much. All right. Nuki, Crooks for Wall Street. Crooks of Wall Street. 1186 hours silver trip low to high. 5 hours for everyone to get screwed. Yep, I know a lot of people, they think, well, it's manipulation or suppression. But anyways, bong hit. There you go. All right. Brian says, Putin, 200 to 300 billions. What gives? The Russian mob. Yes, indeed. Very well could be. Could be. I'm all jelly. That's right. I'm all jelly. And a little bit of peanut butter in there, too. All right, the chat needs a little Alan Gold. That's right. Oh, thank you, Jamie Foxx. You love me. We couldn't do it without you. Oh, thank you, JM. You guys are great. No, you don't have to. I wasn't placating. I promise. I wasn't trying to get you. No. All right, CCT. I just took payment in silver for one of my silver testing slides from Tessa. It's all money to me. Well done, CCT. Incredible. There's a transaction paid out in silver from Tessa to CCT. If you guys want to get one of these silver slides, we've heard it right here. It very well could be that CCT may take payment in silver. Oh, you the man, Hagar. I appreciate that. Do you think PM for American minted coins, metals fresh from the mines, or some recycled metals? Do you think mint from one of those three? As long as it's pure silver, it doesn't matter to me. You know what I'm saying? But I think as far as liquidity, American minted coins are going to have a higher premium for bullion. So I'm not buying in any quantity any American coins right now, specifically Eagles. Now, obviously, I buy for my collections. It's a different story. Options will get you in trouble. That's right. Let's see. My wife is jealous of Sal. Oh, my goodness gracious. Oh, my goodness gracious. Shoot. Oh, man. Oh, now I'm blushing all upside down and sideways, Jamie. Good to see Dickie Dunn here. Hey, HVAC is here. Don't feel left out. You haven't said hello to me. HVAC is here. Oh, man, I'm sorry. I was remiss. I should have said hello to the great HVAC, Residential Basics. By the way, you guys should check out Hoosier Stackers live streams because HVAC is there as well. And he's got a really cool voice, a nice booming deep voice. He could have definitely gone in the announcement business on radio. Yes, indeed. All right, very good. Yes, and Sterling Cannabis correctly states that CCT silver slides are functional artwork. Everyone should have one. That they should. Yes, indeed. Very good for testing your silver. And Sterling Cannabis does great work with his silver pouring as well. Michael Phillip is here. Good to see you. Sterling Cannabis chimes in here. I might be wrong, but I ordered silver and gold this morning. Let me see if he can get that in there. He ordered it this morning. From ITM Trading's Lynette Zhang is calling for gold north of $50,000. I don't know anything, but I think she is trying to sell the gold her company is holding. I think that is probably a good case for that crazy of a price she's predicting. Insane in the membrane. Wow. All right, very good. I've got a face for radio, indeed. All right. Dove Season, thank you, my friend. Oh, man, Dove Season, let me give you 5 push-ups, and then we'll see if we can do an Uncle Ted riff. Let's see here. I don't know too many of the Uncle Ted riffs, but I'll try my best here. Let's see here. And 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. One for good measure for Dove Season 91. You the man. Let me whip it out. To be or not to be, that is the question. Yes, indeed. Our poll question, we're going to look at our poll question, see the result or where it stands right now. We're running tally. But first, let me whip this out and see what we can do here. Megathon Bingo Boom Voice Baby. Yes, indeed. Who's Your Stacker? Y'all check out Who's Your Stacker's channel. Do we have Who's Your Stacker to 700 friendlies yet? We got him. Well, you guys, thanks to you, we got him there a couple weeks ago. But we don't know where he's at now. If not, subscribe to Who's Your Stacker. Let's see if we can get up there. A little out of tune, but anyways, all right. Thank you, brother. All right. Thank you, Adam. All right, thank you, Adam. Yeah, so let's see. Where is Who's Your Stacker now on the subscription base? Let's see, where is he? If you can let me know, we want to try to get him to 700 strong, not weak. Yes, indeed. Lynette likes to push numismatic gold. Okay, yes, indeed. All right, thank you so much, Ozzy Alchemist. Have a good day at work. Thank you for popping in here tonight. Appreciate it. We're over 100 thumbs up, and I appreciate that, guys. Yes, indeed. Thank you, Mike. Appreciate that. Stack Scratch Fever. There you go. Just heard Bix Weir state that 1 billion ounces of paper silver had to be created to bring silver spot down the other day. Any opinion on that? I'd have to see evidence of it. And that's just it, Munch-a-Lot. And, you know, like this whole Bank of America thing, they say this stuff. And Silversmith talks about here, Bank of America, which is short 800 million ounces, dumped 1 billion ounces of paper silver on the COMEX to get the price back under the 200-day moving average. Bank of America is in trouble. It's going to take some investigation work because the problem is the commitment of traders reports that tracks all this stuff like that doesn't say which of the 7 financial institutions or 8 are involved in what they're doing and how they're selling. My question is that are they a custodian of silver? I'm not sure. In other words, is there any paper silver traded under their name, or are they a part of any of it? In other words, do they have options or interest in the silver? Because, in other words, could it be just regular buyers of the ETFs sold the silver that they're custodian of, and so it's funneled through their system? I don't know. That's my guess. I think it warrants some investigation. I don't know. But I would think that would be the logical solution. But I'd like to investigate and look into it. I'll have to look into that and see. In other words, I don't want to just hear opinion about it. I want to try to find the source material where that trade was done and have an understanding of what it means. Because a lot of this stuff is pretty vague, to be honest. On how these trades are done and interpreting the information. It's a little cryptic. You know what I mean? Okay. All right. There you go. Jill Stark is the 691st subscribed to Who's Your Stacker. Thank you, Jill. And so if, by the way, good to see Numismatic King. Yes. He wants to know who still believes in freedom in here. Yes, indeed. I'm a believer of freedom. Yes, indeed. All right. So here is the poll question. How much can you afford to spend on precious metals each month? 27% of you between $0 and $100. $101 to $500 is 41% of you. So that's the majority there. 32% of you can spend over $500. Sterling Cannabis has interest in silver. I am very interested in obtaining more. Yes, indeed. Understandable. Yes, indeed. All right. Trident Stacking is here. Hello, Trident. Good to see you, brother. Very good to see you. Justin Sartain. This is time when they should do the silver squeeze thing, when there's additional on the metal silver to $40. Yes. All right. Well, I would just say buy when there's opportunity, take advantage of it, and as you can afford to do so. Very good. Thank you, Justin. Very good. And let's see here. Toronto Mike, great video. I heard a dozen reasons that justified the price rise and only one reason why the price fell, and that was because of people selling. This is why physical market needs to separate from the paper market, because there would be no way to instantly find buyers for physical willing to buy as the price is skyrocketing. Yes, indeed. All right. Yes. People selling. This is why physical market needs to separate. Yes, I agree. And I think it really does need to separate. That's true. All right. Very good. Oh, let's see here. Where are we at here? By the way, good crowd in here tonight. I appreciate y'all being here. I'm sorry if I'm missing some of the stuff in the chat here, but I appreciate you all being here and interacting with each other. And Ken Smith, I pray no one bought that. Not a good deal. That's a bend over deal. Stay away from. Yes, indeed, it sure is. Thank you, Ken Smith. You're right. A bad deal. And he says you can get a quarter-ounce gold for that price. Exactly right. Yep, you sure can. You definitely can. Very good. And Mark Carroll says, sup, we're just chilling over here. That's how we roll it. And one finalist says, Jay DeBow, he didn't get it, but close. Close. Numismatic King, I ended up buying a new chair because it was ripped. Did you end up buying a new sock? Oh, yes, I did get a new sock. I ended up throwing the one with a hole in it away. Thank you for remembering, Numismatic King. I'm glad you got that new chair because that was bothering me. You know, it was bad, that chair you had. It's crazy. All right, very good. Okay. And let's see here. Gold Maple is here. No politics, just gold and silver. All right. Sal's poll to find how broke we are. Actually, it wasn't my idea. Another viewer said that I didn't want him to think like that. I know people could perceive that. I should have said, how broke are you guys? There you go. No. All right, let's see here. Matthew Gutierrez, what's your thoughts on palladium? Matthew, if you go to my channel, I did a couple of videos on palladium. I've shared some thoughts on it. So if you go over there and go over here all the way to the right, to the little hourglass here, type in palladium. I'm a fan of it, but I do think it's overvalued right now. But it could go, it still has potential to go up considering what's going on geopolitically. But you will see all kinds of videos that I've done on platinum and palladium. And but right now it's gone up because of what's happening with Russia and Ukraine. Melbourne Stacker, several thousand 1-ounce silver kangaroos mysteriously went missing in the Nullarbor in Australia as well. Wow. That's interesting. Wow. Man. Thank you, Melbourne Stacker. I think he was in the chat earlier, Melbourne Stacker was. And Doctor Who, nothing is sacred. That's right, nothing is sacred. Thank you, Doctor Who. Salivation Nation says try again. Thank you. And oh, Heather is here. Good to see Heather. Yeah, you and your palladium. Oh, man. All right, thank you so much. Getting ready to scarf. We love Heather. So glad you're here. All right, who's your stacker? Heading out. Need to lay down a bit before work tonight. See you later. All right, rest up. Who's your stacker? Thank you so much, my friend. Hopefully we can get you to 700 subscribers again soon. I'm sorry that that 20 of them disappeared after we got you there. I was so excited for it. It's like, dang it. I think Mrs. Coin Crew kept her 700, so I don't know what's going on there. Gaz Girl, bought a few ounces of silver from an online dealer on Wednesday, and the silver price went up overnight, and my order was canceled. No way. Oh, that is crazy. I would not do business with that dealer again. That is insane. Insane that they did that. Wow. I've noticed that there's a shortage of potato chips at the grocery store. The madness never ends. It sure doesn't. Man. Crazy, crazy. All right, guys. Let's see here. FBI opened up. All right. That's right. Juan. Thank you, Juan. Rob Gibbs, he said, but to our eye, it looked more like a luxury mansion. Yes, indeed. That's right. Cybercurrent Twitcher, fascinating story. Sal having a slurp while listening. Thank you, CCT. You are the man. Cybercurtain Twitcher, the one and the only. We love Heather too. Heather is awesome. She posted a new video. Check out Heather's channel. She is awesome. Filmed it on a nice day out there. We love Heather. I just wanted to reach out and hug her when I saw her in the video. Gastorfic Muncher says, great story. When's the movie going to production? Oh man, that would be make for a great movie for sure. Yes, indeed. Hollywood. Indeed. Valencia. Fascinating story, Sal. Can't wait for the movie. Me either. Who could we play? Who would play the preacher? I don't know. We can see here. Algorithm food from Martin Olson, who was inside the chat earlier. Yes, indeed. Fanta, won't somebody please think of the children? We need to think of the children. We need to think of Let's think of them. We're going to think of them. I'm thinking of them right now. All right. The Global Warmer says, if they wanted to be their own sovereign state, then they should have minted their own currency. Yes, that's right. Exactly, the Global Warmer. Exactly. Maybe they were getting ready to do it. I'm going to see if I can get this one before others do. Did I do it? Was I able to do it? I can't see it. No, CCT beat me to it. Dang it. Crap. Oh, man. Shoot. Ooh, man, Nick's Coins has been listening and I have big bars. Indeed, she does. We love Nick's Coins. Good to see Nick's Coins. How big of bars do you have, Nick's Coins? That's what we wants to know. Real big bars. I got big bars, you got big bars, we all got big bars. All right. Lobo Platable Stacker says, I might want to become a preacher man. There you go. Preach it, brother. Preach it, preacher. How about some Santana? I don't know any. Unfortunately, I don't have any Santana. I wish I did. He's excellent, for sure. My kitty is listening to your guitar. Awesome, awesome. Very, very cool. Cybercurrent Twitcher, I think that was just a luck of the draw. Maybe my internet is on from today for a change. Ooh, okay. Wow. Sorry the internet issues there. I'm going on. Let me see here. Oh, man. Fan to do some flamenco. I don't know flamenco. Oh man, Sterling Cannabis is going to go see Santana at the Eagle Casino in April. That will be fun, man. Imagine that. Yes, indeed. All right, yeah, we got the good sales gals. We got a lot of the sales gals in here. Press the number 1 if you are a sales gal in here with us tonight. And you got to be a female. And I'm going to know if you're not. Let's see here. I play weddings, bar mitzvahs, and beach parties. There you go. There you go, Jeff Reynolds. Yes, indeed. I can do them. I'll try them. I can be your wedding singer. Do you really want to hurt me? Do you really want to make me cry? All right. I was told yesterday that you need to make a new calendar. Ooh, yeah. Well, I tell you what. Sadly, last year's calendar kind of flopped. But we can do one. We can do one. We just need people who will commit to it. And Dove Season was one of the 7 who bought a calendar. Only 7 people bought a calendar, and Dove Season was one of those, and I appreciate that. But if we have... But I tell you what, if you ladies are interested in participating, you can email me at salivatemetal@gmail.com. And if we have at least 6 of you that will commit, that's 2 per month, and we make another one happen. And we'll make all the profits go to me this time instead of to a charity. No, I'm kidding. I'm totally kidding. We would do it for charity of the ladies' choosing. Yes, indeed. And we'll give 10% to the big guy. That's right. We'll give 10% of the proceeds to the big guy. In other words, 10% of the profits will go to President Biden. That's going to be our charity on this one, okay? All right. Hey, Mrs. Coin Crew is here. Good to see Mrs. Coin Crew. Jay DeBell, silver close above the 200-day moving average. I'll take that as a win. There you go. All right. In fact, what did it close up? Let's take a look at here. They are closed. $24.37, up 7 cents. While gold was down $14.50, that leaves a gold to silver ratio at 77.83, folks. So that is going down. Yes, indeed. Let's see here. Where did we have any of the sales gals push number 1? All right, Jill Stark, Nick's Coin, sales gal. And Jill Stark is a sales gal. Mrs. Coin Crew is a sales gal. Awesome. Heather didn't put in a 1 there. Oh, man. Come on, Heather. All right, very good. Where are we at? Okay. Richard C. Sal, I cannot get excited by any coin show with brave soldiers dying in the Ukraine. No, I understand. I understand, my brother. It's tough what's going on over there. It's a crazy story. So many scammers. Indeed, there are. Yes, indeed. Let's refresh this now. Let's see, we got a couple more comments here. All right. Cloxy. On this video about the wild ride and the precious metals, I have to have life goals, and that's a Salivate Metal gal for me. All right. Yes, indeed. Awesome. Well, it would be an honor to have you on the calendar. That would be awesome. Oh, yes. Heather was eating. She was supposed to be listening. We want to know if you're a sales gal, Heather. Yes, indeed. All right. So when USA brings new troops to Germany, it's not called an invasion. When Kiev bombs their own citizens, it's defense against Russia rather than genocide on ethnic Russians who voted wrong in secession referendums. People flee Kiev, and those left behind plan on using rifles to defend it. Well, good luck. Let's see what happens. Yes, indeed. Jeff Reynolds just purchased a 12-ounce Platinum Liberty 1-ounce gold Buffalo for silver rounds and Monarch 5-ounce Maiden Bar. I love tax refunds. Wow. 12 ounces of platinum. You bought 12 platinum eagles? 1-ounce gold buffalo. Oh, that is incredible. Way to go, Jeff. That's incredible. Way to go. All right. Great purchase, great buy. Yes, indeed. Okay. Thank you, Cloxy, for your thoughts there. Silver Honda, Sweet Home, Pennsylvania. My 7 tubes of Silver American Eagles are bought and paid for by hard work and tears. Way to go. Good job. Numismatic King, give us your predictions about gold and silver prices now that there is a looming threat of war. Yes, that's it. That was my prediction. No, I don't know. I think anything's possible, but I'm sticking with the predictions I made before the war stuff. But I think they're probably going to go up. But I don't know how by much. I think we're going to probably see it climb probably more towards what the Fed is going to do in a couple of weeks. Numismatic King. But I don't know for sure. Okay. Yeah. All right. Let's see here. Henri Cadre says, got to skedaddle over to the live chat. All right, there you go, Henri. Yes, indeed, it's coming on now, and I appreciate you popping in earlier. Indians will buy more gold, indeed. So I think there's a potential. I'm more bullish on gold than not this year, no matter what happens in Ukraine. Silver Mac is here. It says, Salivate. Good to see Silver Mac. Good to see you, brother. He posted a video recently. Check him out. Yes, indeed. He makes the, he's the one that makes the really cool silver crystals. And if I heard him correctly in this video, they're 5/9 pure silver. Is that right, Silver Mac? That's just insane to me. He actually refined silver to 5/9 purity. Rocky Superstar is here. Hello, Rocky. Good to see you. And Coin Crew is here. Welcome, Coin Crew. Good to see you, brother. All right. Boris Buliag. Government hates competition. Don't steal, plunder, and lose like bankers do. We're not in their club. Great coverage, Sally. That's right. It's one big club, and we're not in it, as the great George Carlin once said. Indeed. Yes, indeed. Nick's Coins is here. We've got, we've got Sterling Cannabis is still here. Try Again is still here. And we've got Coin Crew is still here. And there are celebrities in this room. It can be up to 5 if I run it through the silver cell 3 times. Incredible. That is so cool. Man. Silver Heist. Hi-Ho Silver is making poured gold now. AKA Bunker Bullion. Incredible. Wow. Poured gold over at over Hi-Ho Silver Bunker Bullion. Thank you, Silver Heist. And Silver Heist, by the way, another great member of the community. The one and the only Silver Heist is here. All right. 45.9. Now, do you have a way to be able to test that, Silver Mac? I'm just curious. Do you have like a one of the spectrometer guns that can tell you what the purity is or something like that? You know what I mean? I forget what those are called, but they're actually radioactive. They take a electromagnetic image of the metal to tell you the whatchamacallit, the alloy mixture. Trying to work on my bends. I suck at doing guitar bends, so I'm trying to work on that. Mutant Rife. Religion is a tool of war. Says Scott Winterite Rich. All right. Thank you, Mutant. Your thoughts here. Mary C. Some people just really suck. I mean, indeed do. It's really the bottom line to it. Indeed it is. Thank you, guys. I appreciate the thumbs up. We're getting there. 126. We're trying to get 50,000 tonight. I think that's not a lot to ask for. 50,000 thumbs up, right? Is that too much to ask? Am I being unreasonable with that? Or XRF machine. That's it, the XRF machine. Maybe Silvermax got one of those. That's it. Thank you, Fanta and Love Button. And let's see here. So silver shell low. And for the sad contrast, thousands are stacking silver, a few to a handful of coins at a time, hoping they have them stored so thieves won't find them. There's a whole stack thousands in plain sight with no fear of being stolen. Yes, the irony of it all, for sure. All right, guys, very good. All right, well, hey, gonna have to say goodbye. I hope you have a wonderful evening. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you, Jeff Reynolds. Thank you all very much. Keep your feet on the stars and keep reaching for the ground. And we'll be back on here on Sunday at 6 p.m. So I hope you will join me then. A multitude of gratitude to you all. And we will talk to you soon. Take care. See ya.